Your Equifax score and your TransUnion score can be 100 points apart. Here's why. My name is Kenny Johnson. I'm a credit specialist here in Canada, and we actually help clients fix and rebuild their credit. Now, many people assume or they make the false assumption that Equifax and TransUnion receive the same information. But we have to keep in mind that these are two different companies that do not communicate with each other. So TransUnion can receive information that Equifax may not receive. A lot of lenders also report to one and they don't report to the other. For example, Coho for the longest time would only report to Equifax and not the TransUnion. Now they probably have changed things, but this was the case for a long time. Coho will only report to Equifax and not the TransUnion. And so for a lot of people that signed up for Coho's card, they were really only helping their Equifax credit score, but not their TransUnion. To go back to what I said earlier, these are two separate companies that do not communicate with each other. And so they also have different grading and scoring models. A big example of this that you may notice is if you have a closed account that's carrying a balance, Equifax actually counts this towards your utilization. Whereas with TransUnion, if you have a closed account that's carrying a balance, they're not going to count this towards your utilization. If you know anything about utilization, it makes up 30% of your credit score, which is a huge chunk of your credit. It can have a major difference in scoring on your credit score. And so, again, we have to understand these are two different companies that do not communicate with each other. That's why it's extremely important that you have access to both platforms and you're constantly monitoring any updates or changes.